Boris Yeltsin.
And Terry as well.
I know you guys are wondering where you could be.
We are in Loresho.
Wow, what's happening in Loresho, Terry?
I mean, you know, many would think that we're in Lavington, but we are not. We are in Loresho, and this is where the elite of the elite purchase their property to reside in.
But Terry, what is so special about where we are today? What is so special? Because the person who's viewing over there wants to get to know what is so special about this listing that we're shooting today on a Monday morning in Nairobi, Kenya.
Unlike every other property that we've been in, especially Lavington sides, you know, those type of areas, you will realize that the landmass that we have here is insane. It's crazy.
Wow.
I mean, just in front of us, Boris, you could see this garden space that we have here.
Yes.
It's not something that you get in any other area.
100%, I agree with you. But then again, what really captivated me with this kind of property or this listing is the finishes. And I would say this is the #1 real estate developer when it comes to high-end real estate in Nairobi real estate landscape. Do you agree?
I completely agree with you, because if you realize we have amazing high-end finishes, and I don't think any other person is doing this, you know, and considering the type of amenities that they have provided, it's quite insane.
Oh, wow. So what is it about the amenities? What do they have in the amenities? I have no idea.
Boris, get this. Where have you ever seen in a gated community as such, they will give you 3 acres of land just for recreational use, just to have your kids play around? I mean, is it common?
It's not common. It's very uncommon. I agree with you 100%.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And you'll also realize we have 2 clubhouses, each coming with a gym, a sauna, a steam room, and something else, 2 swimming pools. And something quite unique about this feature is that one of these clubhouses is private. So in case you want to have your own privacy, you have that in this community.
I love that. But then again, it's something I got. Look, it's a huge landmass. Then somebody is aged, somebody is sick, somebody is tired, and they are at the far end. How could they easily access the clubhouse? Because you know it's a huge landmass whereby you have got villas inside here, and moving sometimes somebody doesn't want to drive a car, somebody doesn't want to walk to the clubhouse. How do you commute around the estate or the village or the community?
Get this, Boris.
Yes.
We have a golf cart that carries each individual, maybe from the clubhouse. If you want to access the villas on the other side, we have a golf cart that you just make a phone call and directly it shows up on your front doorstep and it takes you round to wherever you want to go.
I love that. It looks or sounds like Vipingo in Mombasa, and then it kind of gives me the villa, the current villas we did, that kind of vibe, which of course I do like. I mean, there is a lot that has been brought into the community, which increases habitability, you know, efficiency, convenience, and I like that. I can't just wait to go around to get to see what this villa has to offer. What is the size of the villa?
We are in this villa sizing more than 7,000 square feet just for the interior space. And the particular unit we are in at the moment is sitting on a 1/4 acre piece of land.
Which is so beautiful. But then the question is, how many bedrooms?
4 bedrooms, which are all en suite, plus a DSQ.
But the biggest question here is, because I know, or even the client, the viewer, the one who's watching on the other side would want to know, Boris or Terry, how much is the price? Because money is the thing. How much is the price?
Boris, you could imagine for this fabulous villa we're in, just from a pricing of 96 to 121.5 million Kenyan shillings, and this could be your home.
Are you sure?
Boris.
Love that!
Let's not take too much time.
Yes.
I want to show you how this fabulous and gorgeous this house is.
Okay, let's go see what we have here in Nairobi, Kenya. Loresho with Terry and Boris Yeltsin. Yes, Terry.
Let's proceed.
Okay, Terry, so where are we, Terry?
We are in the lounge, but just adjacent to it is the outdoor patio.
Yes.
We are standing in the best part of the property, but we are not starting from the main entrance because there's a lot of construction going on the other side. So we'll just begin from here, Boris.
Okay.
So we are in the outside patio, and overlooking this side, you have your big, enormous garden space that you could use as a recreational area just to host, entertain. I mean, I think it's suited for that because, I mean, look at the sizing of it.
And I've realized that some people, or some also, are doing their own private swimming pools if you want to, which is a plus. Because many times I have buyers looking for villas, they're always asking, Boris, with the land size, am I allowed to do my own private pool? Now with this, it gives you room to do your private pool. And then, what I also like from this development is the thought of privacy before the concept itself. This developer is so big on privacy, and that's why if you look around the villa, you realize that there's some bamboos going on right now, and as time goes by, they also plant some plants just to bring in privacy into your property, because now, say my neighbors on the other side, and maybe, you know, they have something on the other side, they can just get to eavesdrop into my lot. There is privacy all around your property.
Absolutely. And if you look at the height of the fence, it's quite decent as well.
Yeah.
Just providing the privacy between each and every property.
Yes.
And before we step into the property in itself, the lounge area,
yes,
I want to talk about the sliding doors.
Yes.
Do you realize how they open up fully? You have a very beautiful view. From your lounge space, you could be just overlooking your garden.
Yes.
Like you said, maybe you want a private pool, you could have it there. Let's say you could have a trampoline.
Yes.
Can also fit quite very well here. So maybe you're having guests, you're having kids playing there. I mean, you could just watch them from the comfort of your lounge. Which
makes a lot of sense. But then again, what I like about the way they have staged the unit, you have got all this just to show you how you could stage this space. And if this can fit here, then it shows you that this patio is spacious. And then back to details. On the floor, you look at the tiles, 9 slip tiles parallel to each other. These tiles are not your common tiles you get in the market. All these tiles you see all through the property are from Spain.
I mean, it's quite unique, you know?
And I'm not trying to glorify Spain, but then the developer went above and beyond to make sure that the tenants or the clients are getting top-tier products all the way from Europe. I don't mean that we don't have top-tier products in Nairobi or in any other part of Africa, but then it just shows you the cost implication is so high.
Absolutely.
Yes. Let's go.
Boris, you're quite right on that.
Yes.
But I want you to notice, just from entering the lounge area, do you feel at home as you step in?
Of course, I feel at home, but the problem is not my home.
Oh, Boris, I want you to observe the height ceiling we have going on here.
Yes.
It is more than 3.2 meters going up, I think, which is quite fair. Many a times you'll realize that we have 2.7 meters going up.
Yes.
But in this case, we have more than that, nearly 3.2 meters.
I agree with you 100%. I like the height. It makes it feel airy. You know, there's more space going up. But then what really captured me was the size of the windows. The windows are all around me from that end to this end to that side. Then there are small windows. They are 3/4 of the wall, which for me is a plus. There's more light coming in. It feels more airy, feels more spacious.
And not to forget, we have gypsum running all throughout the property.
Yes.
And you'll notice that we have more light fixtures and the LED strips running all through, making it more bright and vibrant in this space and all throughout the property.
100%. But there's something I've noticed, that there is no TV on this wall, and guys are wondering what's happening with this lounge. Long gone are the days where we used to have TVs on our, main lounges. Where is the TV area, Terry?
It is in the family lounge upstairs, but we'll touch on that later. I want you to notice that we have a bar in the lounge area.
Exactly. Looks very unconventional, but there is something I noticed on this wall. This is not your common wallpaper or say paintwork or wall mural. This is just textured. It's textured painting on the wall. Feels like a stucco, feels like a wall effect, which brings the beauty out of this wall. But then doesn't come with the wall. Is that true?
It does not come with the unit in itself, but if you want it, it can be incorporated in your villa.
Terry, a viewer would argue or say, the lounge feels or looks small. What do you think?
I mean, Boris, it only depends on the type of furniture you want to fit here.
Okay.
In this instance, we have this 4 or 5 seater here.
Yes.
We have 2 seaters here.
Okay.
And we also have an ottoman.
Yes.
Not forgetting that we also have a centerpiece.
Okay.
That tells you there's room.
Okay.
And not forgetting behind me, they could also fit a bar.
Yes.
But the beauty about it is that we have an extra lounge upstairs.
And I like that. That is all about the lounge itself. But then what do we have next? Do we go this side or that side?
Let's touch on the dining area.
Okay, sorry. You've been talking about this dining all the time. What is so special about this dining area? Maybe you can tell me more about the dining area.
Just right from the entrance, I want you to think about how the layout is. I mean, coming from the lounge area, coming to this dining space, and to the other side, we have the open kitchen concept. I mean, the layout in this villa is meticulously arranged, and I think that it really rhymes, having the free flow of air, not forgetting the natural lighting coming in from every direction of this place.
100%. What really caught my attention was the height, still consistent. Huge windows from here and the other side. And then it's open concept all the way to the kitchen and still has some openings into the dining area. Not only that, something that really also caught my attention was the design of this table. I've never seen something of this design. It means you can easily dismantle it and move with it if you want to. But then we are not here to market the furniture, guys. We are here to market this listing, Terry.
Absolutely, Boris.
Yes.
But it's great to touch on it because the house has been nicely staged and it rhymes with the aesthetic of the entire property.
Okay.
And not forgetting this large windows that we have here. You know, most developers will give you half of the wall space to put the window.
Yes.
But in this instance, we have nearly floor to ceiling windows. That means we have a lot of aeration, a lot of free flow of air. And from here, you can have a view of your garden.
I like that. There's a view of the garden on that side, in as much as right now they're still working on it, but then trust me, in the next 3 months, you love this, all right? On the other side, I have that huge wall piece. It's textured. It shows you what you can do with that wall. But then, Terry, these guys, these viewers, these fans, these clients from all over the world, they can just wait to see what the kitchen has to offer. And for me, I will stay here and say ciao ciao to you. Go inside there, show them what they have on their kitchen. Go, Terry.
Guys, follow me as I take you through this massive kitchen. Just from where I'm standing, you could realize all this space that I have around me. You could easily maneuver from this side to this other side. And not forgetting the plenty of cabinetry we have in this space. You could store your cutleries, you could store your pots, your chinaware, everything that is of importance to you in this sector of this villa. It comes fitted with a 4-burner, 2 induction, and also a hood. Not forgetting you have this fitted oven and a microwave as well. You have this beautifully placed organizer, not forgetting the plenty cabinetry space that we have here. You could use it to store your pots, chinaware, cutlery, everything, you have it in this space. We have this beautiful marble countertop, which corresponds very well with the dark backsplash we have going on here. You also have plenty of socket space just to have, maybe you want to connect your blenders, your coffee maker, anything convenient for you. You also have this elevated breakfast island that you could use just to, you know, have breakfast with family and friends. I mean, it's directly opposite the dining area on the other side. And if we move to this other side, we have this double stainless sink, which is deep, allowing you to have, you know, space while washing, and also it is very convenient while you're cleaning up as well. Not to forget, it comes fitted with this dishwasher, which is very convenient considering where it's positioned. I also want to touch on this beautifully placed window that allows natural light coming in. I mean, guys, construction is still going on, and you also, as time goes by, there'll be bamboo running all throughout that side. So it's going to be very beautiful. Just as you're working on this side, you have this beautiful view on the other side. The same backsplash that has been used on that other side is what we have going on here. I mean, the water faucets are dark and black, which really goes well with the white and black concept we have going on in this kitchen space. We also have provision for a double door fridge. So that tells you the kind of space we're working on in this area. I mean, I have exhausted this kitchen. It is beautiful. It is marvelous. Not forgetting the ceiling height and also the spotlights running all throughout the kitchen, making it more bright. This is a kitchen to wonder. Boris, back to you.
Okay, this side, you get that kitchen as a show kitchen, but this becomes your wet kitchen. Not only that, adjacent to it, you get a pantry with black shelves. Then this gives you the exit into the SQ side. Look, you have got all these 2 sinks, still stainless. You've got all this space for your washing machine, for your for your washer and dryer, and still you have a lot of windows bringing natural lighting. There is cabinetry down there, and cabinet is still on top. And then the good thing is you can easily go up and access them. They are at a good height. Not only that, there is something that really caught my attention on the other side of the house, and I think it's very fair if I could just show you what this property has on this side. Terry, what do you have on the other side of the house?
As we are walking to this direction,
Yes.
you realize we have this beautifully placed clock room.
Yes.
It's very private just from the positioning.
Yes.
I mean, it's directly from the entrance of the villa, then you're met with it. And to the other side, we have the first bedroom.
Okay, on the first bedroom, I think I would like to show them what the first bedroom has to offer. These guys are very spatial, and I would like to walk with them into that space. Then I'll meet you here where we began. Okay, come this way. So this becomes your first bedroom. Now, what this bedroom enjoys is space in it. It's spacious, not only vertical space, but also horizontal space. So it means we are covered all way that side and still this side. If you look closely, I have those spotlights that are well placed symmetrically. Beautiful. This side, it's a window. 3/4 of this wall. This becomes your closet, and the closet has sliding doors and still more space inside it. I have all this for your laundry. Look at that. For your laundry. Beautiful. I like the finishes in this closet. All these are drawers. Beautiful. Not only that, you realize on the floor we have this Tanzanian teak on the floor which brightens this room. Then this side becomes your washroom. You realize something? That in this property, the developer has decided to give you more space in your washroom. You get a sink, vanity, a very stylish mirror. You've got this toilet with a hidden cistern. You have all this for your shower cubicle. You've got this step that allows water to flow to the other side. Black is nicely sprinkled into the washroom just to brighten this washroom, which for me looks very classy and very high-end. If you know Auckland's on Peponi Road, then it's the same developer who did the mighty Auckland's. Back again with something new for a villa on 4-bedroom. Come check what you didn't get to see in the clock room. Now, in the clock room, you have this toilet, just nicely placed, a sink, a stylish mirror, and a pendant light, which doesn't come with the unit. But then, if you're so keen, you realize that this black color has been used nicely, precisely in each and every washroom. So I will close this. Then back to Terry. Yes, Terry.
I am standing in the entry foyer,
Okay.
which is quite vast.
Okay.
And if you look at this beautiful door, it's
Yes.
also Tanzanian teak wood used here. And right on my left, we have an extra space, better suited for storage. I mean, if you have maybe your golf clubs, if you have maybe your machinery, if you have anything that you feel like you want to put it privately, this is a space that you could use.
But Terry, how about shoes? Maybe would you store them in that space?
Absolutely. If you have shoes and you're walking in, this space can also be used to store your shoes. You could have your shoe rack inside. It's quite big and it's quite spacious.
And then Terry, you realize something. I think on the left-hand side, there is this textured wall on this side. Does it come with a unit? It's so beautiful, and I wish if I was buying this, I would wish to have it. Maybe, I don't know if it comes with the house.
The house comes as a plain wall,
Yes.
but if you really love it and you'd want it incorporated in your unit, definitely on request, it can be done.
Okay, thank you.
And as we proceed forward, and before we go upstairs, guys, I want to touch on this wooden slats,
Yes.
creating a vibrant look and beautiful aesthetic to the house. And it also very convenient for privacy. When someone is going upstairs, you feel, I mean, better secure as you're just going up. You feel the privacy and you feel also the beauty of the house that runs consistently. Not forgetting, guys, we have the salver here. And in case you want to access the salver, this is where it's well pocketed and well placed. Back to Boris.
Back to Boris, you are. We're back again at the center point of this property. Remember, we didn't get to show you what you have on the parking area. That parking on the other side can easily accommodate 3 cars. On the side, you have a side garden which can be removed and add more parking spaces if you want to. But then, if you want to maintain it, it can still maintain as a car area. And not only that, you also have a car shed on the other side. Where I'm standing, as I mentioned, is the center point of this townhouse. Remember, we just saw the patio, the garden, the lounge, the kitchen, the wet kitchen, and the pantry. Then we went into the first bedroom, to the cloakroom. Then Terry was showing you the entry foyer. Now it's back to me. I want us to go to see the second level of the house. But then, before we get to see the second level of the house, I want you to appreciate the Tanzanian teak all the way to the second level of this house. Come with us, let's get to see what this second level of the property has to offer. Terry, what do you have on this second level of the property?
We have 2 bedrooms plus the master bedroom, which are all en suite, and we also have the family lounge here.
But then Terry, I think it would be fair enough if you could show us what we have on the first bedroom of this level, or say on the second bedroom of this 4-bedroom villa.
Absolutely, Boris.
Perfect. Let's go in.
Let's proceed.
Okay.
And just from the entry,
yes,
we have the same consistent Tanzanian teak running all throughout the property. I think it's quite nice.
Yes.
Makes it look very elegant.
Yes.
Just it gives you an expensive feel to the sizing in this bedroom.
I won't say expensive, I'll say priceless.
You had me there, Boris. You had me there.
Yeah.
Talk less of the plenty of windows that we have running all throughout the bedroom.
Yes.
I mean, from where you're standing, from where I'm standing, we have windows in all direction. Look at this natural lighting coming in.
Terry, I really like the natural lighting in this bedroom. There's a lot of natural lighting into this space. Makes it feel more airy. And trust me, in all the bedrooms, I can say this has the best natural lighting and this has the best views of the neighborhood. Back to you,
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. And talk less of the space that we have here.
Yes.
A 6x6 or a king size bed can easily fit in this space. And mind you, this is not the master bedroom.
Yes.
This is just the second bedroom.
Wow.
You could imagine.
Like that. This would be a master bedroom in many of villas in the market. But then here, it's just any other bedroom. Terry, what do you have on the side?
We have this very, very spacious bathroom that
Wow.
we have here. I mean, look at the tiling.
Love it.
As we had mentioned, they are all imported from Spain, guys.
Yeah.
Not your regular vendor.
Yeah.
We have floor-to-ceiling tiles as well, which corresponds easily with the color used on the floor tiling. This is a bit gray, which is brighter, making it more vibrant. We also have this smart mirror placed there, looking very beautiful. And also we have this pendant lights, but they do not come fitted to the property. And in case you're interested in having the same look with the pendant lighting there, we can hook you up with the person that did it. We have this floating sink. Mind you guys, this is marble. We have this beautifully placed sink, which is quite nice and convenient to clean and also to use. We also have the dark water faucets, which corresponds easily and goes well with the color choice used in the tile and also the floor tiling as well.
And Terry, you look so nice in that space. That space behind you, it's bright, and then you with the black dress pop out nicely from that space. Come with me this way.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Boris. I mean, just like I had mentioned, you'll realize the dark features that have been used in the property make it look more vibrant.
And I like that. But then Terry, you didn't mention the closet and the drawers and the shelving. All the space is your closet. You've got all those shelves on that side. There's a lot of stuff inside the space. Behind Fabian over there is a space for they or for them to fit in, say, how do you call that stuff you ladies use mostly to do makeup? It's called a makeup or table.
A vanity mirror.
Oh, vanity mirror. Okay. Gives you room to fit your vanity mirror on that side. And then also on the other end, you get a corner for your accent chair just to sit down and enjoy the views of the neighborhood. Not only that, you also have the consistent ceiling. It's so high. Okay, that's all about this bedroom, Terry. I just want to show them what we have on the family lounge. I don't know, but with your guidance, should I go forward and show them?
Absolutely.
Okay, come with me this way. I want to show you what you have on your family lounge. Look, this is the first family lounge I've seen that can easily accommodate, say, a 10-seater comfortably and still have more space to move around.
Boris, when we were in the launch downstairs, you
Yes.
had mentioned that some of our viewers would be concerned that the space is not, quite as huge as they'd expect.
Yes.
But to have a family launch that would accommodate up to a 10-seater, I mean, it's not your common type of family room, if you ask me.
100%. And I also like where it's placed. It's placed in between the bedrooms, so you can easily access this even from the stairs. You've got huge window from this side, bringing natural lighting. It feels very, very cool being inside here. I mean, that's all about the family lounge. In case you're planning to increase your family, this gives you room to increase your family if you want to. In case you have guests coming and say the lounge down there doesn't fit you and the rooftop terrace doesn't fit you, they can still sit here and have fun, play games, have a chat, stories about families. But then Terry, they're asking, where else do we go to after here?
We are headed to the third bedroom, which is equally big, guys.
Yeah.
Don't mistake it for the master.
Okay.
Come on.
Check it out.
As you walk in, this is not your typical bedroom. I mean, we have a semi-entry foyer in this bedroom. Guys, do not mistake it for the master bedroom. It is not. It is just the third bedroom.
Yeah.
I mean, the consistency with the Tanzanian teak wood still happening in here. The height of the ceiling is still very much consistent. And the sizing of those windows, Boris, look at that.
I love that. I mean, I just can't wait to see how it look like once everything is done. I mean, you love to see the exterior of those villas on the other side. There's a lot of natural lighting flowing into this bedroom. A closet behind you, more space around the bedroom. Look at that. It shows you that we are really considerate. That is, I plus the developers, we are very considerate when it comes to space, fixtures. I mean, the material being used in your unit is just top tier. But then you cannot notice that until Terry gets to show you what this washroom looks like. Trust me, this washroom would make you appreciate, right, the choice of material, right, the quality of the finishes, the fixtures, the natural lighting, right, and even Terry herself on set. Terry, take it on.
And of course, we have this beautiful ensuite bathroom. I mean, you'll notice the floor to ceiling tiles that we have, very bright, very vibrant. You also notice this shower cubicles, not your typical one. We don't have the sliding doors. I mean, that is something of the past. Quite beautiful. And the black has just been sprinkled all over this bathroom, making it look very vibrant, very beautiful. We have this floating vanity with storage. We have this beautiful place sink. We have the smart mirrors, the pendant lighting. I mean, quite inviting. This space is marvelous and meticulously done. I mean, back to you, Boris.
Back to me, Boris. Back to me, Boris. But then Terry, I cannot do this alone. Come and set this side. Let's show them what this master bedroom has to offer. And some would say, Boris, we don't want to hear about master bedroom. It's a primary suite. Of course, it's a primary suite. Terry, what do you like about this primary suite, as they call it?
Boris, I love everything about it.
Okay.
But something that really has my heart
Okay.
is this sunken balcony.
Okay.
I mean, I love the fact that I'm overlooking the garden.
Okay.
I love the aluminium coated balustrade.
Yes.
And the tempered glass. I
Okay.
think it's just beautifully done.
I think that beautifies the property from the exterior. It adds beauty and flair into this villa. I like the space. Don't forget, you have a glass shed over you, just in case there is, rainfall, it just can't fall on you or your balcony. That's very beautiful, and I like that. Back to the primary area itself, this bedroom, what really captured my attention, they call the piche de résidence. I don't know how the piche de résidence. The French guys know how it's called. It's this bed itself here. The bed sits by itself on that. It's beyond a 6x6. It runs all the way from this end to the far end, but then still allows you more space around it. And then I also like that piece over there. And this time we didn't go with a huge, make a vanity. It's a small one. Then it's connected to some cabinetries under the TV wall, which of course beautifies the space, makes the space look spacious, and I like that.
The fact that we also have a pendant on that side, I think it's also quite nice,
Yes.
if you ask me.
Yep.
And also, the fact that we have space for the accent chair in this primary suit, I think it's quite nice.
I love that. But then, Terry, we are going too fast. We need to explain to them that this unit comes with a socket just in case you want to motorize your curtains. You can plug and motorize your curtains. With the press of a button, it opens. With the press, it just closes if you want to. But then, Terry, you also realize that the bed sits there, but then also you have this beautiful ottoman in front of the bed, which of course, I mean, in many properties you realize that, or many primary suites realize that the bedroom will become tight. But then for this, there is more space in front of the bed, the ottoman, and even in between the cabinetry and this ottoman. I like the space in this primary suite. But then, this is not the only space in the primary suite. There is more space on the other side. Look, I do love this bed itself. Trust me, in the next 3 or 4 years, I will have this in my villa. Trust me, mark my words. Trust me, trust me.
Believe you.
In the next 3 or 4 years, I will have this in my primary suite, in my villa somewhere in Karen. I mean, this is beautiful. I mean, this is goals. Imagine this in your bedroom. Imagine this in this villa you buy right now. We can still get you this at your own cost, of course, but I will link you up with the guys who did this. This is magical. This is fine living. And then this is pure wood. This is not MDF board. This is pure mango wood that is coated. I have this kind of wood piece somewhere in my house, and trust me, it makes the property look so rich. Terry.
Boris,
Yes.
before we touch on what is behind me, I want you to notice this bedside cabinetry that we have here.
Yeah.
It is not your typical
Typical
one. I mean, I have never seen something quite unique as this. You know?
This is very unique, man. It's so unique. It's very unique.
I love this bed.
I love it too. I mean, I told you, in the next 3, 4, 5 years, I would have this in my villa somewhere in Karen. Allah has heard about my wish. And trust me, he'll give it to me. But then, courtesy of you guys helping my dream become a reality. Terry, so inside here, we have a walk-in closet, which of course gives you access to your washroom, which will show them in a bit. But then, Terry, what is so special about this space?
In the fact that it is a his and a hers, you still have space for a window that allows lighting and aeration to come in. I mean, you will not have your clothes, feeling stuffy or anything of that sort. It makes it more vibrant, makes it very bright. I mean, you can see how that just lit up.
Wow.
I mean, it's quite nice.
I like that. But then, Terry, I think you're not showing them what they want to see. Let me show them what they want to see. Look, you have all that for your shoes if you want to. Then I'll move this way and I'll show you something special, which Terry didn't get to show you. You have all these shelves, and that still is storage, and this still is your laundry basket, and all this is shelvings, and that still you can hang your jackets, your shoes, your everything.
Boris,
Oh
something
my.
else.
Yeah.
You could pull this out, check out how you're looking. Look at yourself, you look good.
I don't look nice today. Terry looks better than me today, but it's okay. Yeah.
It's quite a unique feature that is not common in most properties, I mean.
And I like that, Terry. I mean, these guys are waiting to see how the washroom looks like. Take them in. It's your turn.
Guys, come in here where you get the creme de la creme of this primary suite. You have this enormous space. I could literally move from point A to point B making my steps, and you have this his and her sink with more storage, the smart mirrors, the pendant lighting falling here, making it look very stylish, very classy and very unique.
Love that.
You also have the spotlight lights. And if you've watched our videos as often, you will know that this is where my heart resides, in this soaking tub. I could literally live here all day long if it was up to me. We also have this shower cubicle, which is enormous. You could fit up to 6 people in here, but this is a primary suite. Why would you need 6 people? So you have this big space, and like I said, guys, it's not your typical one where we have the sliding doors. Times have changed, technology is coming, and things are moving forward. So you have this beautiful, it does not slide, it's just standing there as it is. We have these dark features that really stand out in the bathroom and make it look so beautiful. I don't know how you're feeling about this, Boris.
You know me, you know me. I mean, I love good stuff. I love good stuff. I mean, I love everything about this washroom. It's meticulously done. I like the blacks. I like the grays. I like the white. I like the 2 sinks for his and hers. I love hand grubs, faucets over here. I mean, it's just beautiful. You've got those 2 casement windows, huge casement windows, frosted, of course, soaking tub, and then still consistent. You've got these thick Tanzanian hood everywhere on the door frames. And guys can't wait to see what we have on the next level of this property, which is supposed to be what, Terry?
We have the rooftop terrace.
Okay.
I mean, you might think that all this space and we're done. We're not. We have a rooftop terrace that is to die for. It is very spacious and it is very beautifully done.
Okay.
I don't know, Boris,
Of
can
course,
we proceed?
I would like to see it. I mean, my guys are waiting, and I'm also yearning to get to see what you have on the next level, guys. I've been working out these days. I'm very fit. Come with me. Let's go. So here we are on our rooftop terrace. As we mentioned before, the property is under construction. We are not yet done. By the end of this year, all these villas will be done. It's under construction, but I like the fact that the developer has gone above and beyond to make sure the show house is ready for you guys to get to see what they have to offer on this community. Terry?
Just from the entrance, you get to see all the villas that are coming up, which is beautiful.
Yes.
That they still have maintained the greenery that we have towards our side. I mean, I can imagine just waking up and having my morning coffee standing here, overlooking that beautiful scenery that we have there. I think it's quite nice.
And if you're very keen, you realize that they have maintained the mature trees, that they didn't cut them down. They maintained them just to make sure you guys or buyers get to enjoy nature as they're living in this community.
Not to forget this beautiful pergola that you have as you walk into it. I mean, and it also comes with the light fixtures, so I can imagine how it lights up at night. Quite beautiful.
Looks very nice. The space on this rooftop terrace is just enormous. It's enough for you to house your birthday parties, your evening gatherings, your chamas, you name it, your family gatherings. You can easily do them on top of this property. This is so gorgeous. But then not only this, you're buying into an exclusive community where we are expecting to have high net worth individuals just like Boris, Terry, and you. Not only that, it's also coming with amenities, a lot of them, Terry. What is that? Swimming pool?
It comes with a swimming pool,
Yep.
it comes with a sauna,
Yep.
it comes with a fully equipped gym.
Yes.
I mean, and this are double.
Times two?
Yes, it
Yep.
comes as times 2.
Okay.
We have 2 clubhouses which accommodate all these beautiful amenities that we have for you that you could just use to enjoy and relax and socialize with the elite that we'll be having in this gated community.
And remember, I told you, I've been to Vipingo and I can say confidently, it's my #1 gated community in the entire Kenyan real estate landscape. This becomes my #2 for a couple of reasons, which Terry have mentioned some, but then again, you're getting or you're buying into a 1/4 of an acre in Loresho. You're also getting approximately or over 7,000 square feet. You're also getting 4 bedrooms all en suite. You're also getting a parking for 3 in case you want to increase to 6. It's a possibility. You're also getting to buy into an exclusive community of the high net worth individuals. The price is only from, Terry,
96 to 121.5 million Kenyan shillings.
and you don't only need the entire amount to pay, you only need 20% deposit to book it. You put down 20%, balance can be spread all the way to December this year.
And remember, guys, for the clients who really are interested in getting a large garden space for hosting and entertaining and are not keen in the land masses that we have in Lavington, this is where you are supposed to put all your monies. It comes with the 3 acres of recreational land,
Love that.
plus your garden, which is private only for you. I mean, if you want a garden space, if you want land mass, this is where you should put all your money.
Love that. Don't you worry about the dirt and all that. We're still building, we're still constructing. You're so lucky to come with us inside here because no one all over the world has even set their eyes on this thing. You're the only one who has got the chance to get to see this under construction. It's a guy, Boris Yeltsin. They call me the Wolf of Real Estate. I still don't know why up to now.
Boris, come on, you know why.
Okay.
You are the man himself.
Okay.
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 I am Terry, your host, and I have been delighted to take you through this journey with Boris himself, and I cannot wait to see you on the next one.
If you managed to watch this video up to this point, mine is to say thank you, to appreciate you for supporting us, our fans, our viewers, the buyers, and our supporters all over the world. The number is always and has always been on your screen. And we're going to see you on the next one. And we say ciao.